Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a review, demo, and all-around first impression. The Hourglass Liquid Powder Foundation, and it's mattifying. And it came in a box like this. The actual product itself came with the actual product here and then the top. And it has a little cap that you'll take off and then put this on top. I think it's just to kind of keep it cleanly. So I went ahead and purchased this, and I wanted to do a review on it because I am oily, so I wanted to see how this worked and how well it worked with my skin, because I do need things that are mattifying. And especially being in Arizona at 120 degrees, actually I think it's like 117 today, it's crazy. I'm going to do a first impression on this today, and like always we'll go ahead and prime one side and then do the other side of my face with no primer. So if you want to see how well this works, just keep on watching. So let's just start off by taking a look at what it claims to do on the internet. So I'm gonna just bring up the synopsis of it, and I can go ahead and kind of see what it says it's going to do for oily skin. This does retail for $55 from the Sephora website, and again I'll go ahead and link that down below for you. So what it says is it's a liquid to powder foundation that's mattifying and oil free. It looks like it comes in a lot of different shades, and it is 1 ounce. And let's see here, my shade that I picked, we're gonna hope that it's my shade I picked, and it looks like it's called Nude. Nude is light to medium tone, neutral undertone, so it's going to kind of cancel out my redness. So what it is a breakthrough liquid to powder foundation formula that absorbs oil, camouflages imperfections, and delivers long-lasting velvet matte finish. It absorbs 75% of its weight in sebum, which is oil, while retaining the skin's natural moisture. It's oil-free, humidity-proof, which is great, and water-resistant formula transforms instantly from liquid to powder, creating an all-day lasting finish. It looks pretty good. It does come with a pump, thank goodness, because it keeps it nice and clean. I don't have to worry about it and like get mess everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and get my little palette tray, and I'm going to pump that on there because I think it's more sanitary than your hand, and then I'll go ahead and put my primer on. So it does come with a pump and the little cap. What it looks like, it's nice because it's not glass, it's kind of like a tin, I guess. I like that. Go ahead and prime my face as always, and I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Correcting Primer, and it's green so that it kind of takes down some of the redness. I'm going to put this on the right hand side to see if there's any difference from, you know, the left to the right. I do have a little bit of breakout, and this guy who's a monster and just wants to sit underneath the skin, which sucks, but it is what it is. We're going to cover him up. This little guy on my brow. I like foundations originally that have a little bit more lightweightness to it so that I can build up the actual consistency and control how much coverage I have. So we'll see. My little palette here. I'm going to go ahead and just pump that. I'm going to do 2 pumps and see how much I get. I'm going to use my Sigma Flat Top Synthetic Kabuki, my F80. This is my holy grail go-to, when in doubt, always go-to. So I'm just going to tap that on here, and it looks like it is my color. I'm really hoping I did a good job with this one, because lately I've been doing really good about buying online and, you know, actually having it as my color. So that's good. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and apply this. Oh yeah, definitely my color. I was going to get vanilla because it's like fair to light with neutral undertones, and that would have been way too light, I think, because this is kind of washing me out a little bit. The coverage is fantastic. So this is the prime side, and you can see that it's like completely covered. That's crazy. Yeah, all of this, I mean, you can still see a little bit of the skin texture underneath, but I mean, it's buildable. This, and it feels really nice. It feels like, wow. Okay, so it went on, it went on as a liquid, and now it's like a powder. Like, no joke. It feels like I just set a setting powder down. This is crazy. That feels good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side, and that was 2 pumps. I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 more pump for this side of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side now. It goes on like, it dries down immediately, it becomes a powder immediately, and my skin looks flawless. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my microphone and my mirror to me because I have it here like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it towards me so that I can see a little bit closer, so it might get a little loud. It hasn't sunken in any lines. It kind of has just blurred out everything. Everything's looking really even. And it's completely matte already. It's crazy. This is very, very interesting. To see how this wears throughout the day, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will check back in with you in a couple of hours and let you know how it goes. So far, so good. I'm really impressed. The color is perfect. I did pretty good when it comes to buying it offline and not being able to swatch it first. But for the most part, I mean, it looks awesome. I'm super happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I'll see you guys in just a little while. Bye. Hi everyone. So I'm back. This is the first check-in. I just finished all my makeup and I did a tutorial on the hair and the makeup, so if those are up already, I'll go ahead and link them down below. If not, stay tuned. They will be up soon. Finished my makeup, and it was a little bit of an issue just because my eyes were really irritated, so I had to take it all off and put it back on and switch out my lashes because the ones that I wore originally were just irritating the crap out of my eyes, so I had to put on like little half lashes because those never irritate my eyes, and I just put those on and I was fine. So it was like an hour of my time blending and blending and blending out all of this green kind of smoky eye-ness going on in my eyes, and then I had to go over and do it again. So what a mess. Anyways, with that being said, I did take off some of my foundation and then reapplied the same foundation on top, and I had no problem layering at all. So that's the point of the story, is the layering portion of this foundation is fantastic. You don't have to worry about it clumping up or caking up on you. It really just kind of glides on and becomes a matte, kind of matte powder finish. It's so nice. It just glides on. It just is one of those powder matte formulations that works. I don't understand it, but I will take it because it's freaking great. I didn't feel like I needed to do a setting powder on top of it, which a lot of the other foundations that I have, I feel like I always have to put a layer of powder on to set it and let it lock into place. But this one I do not. I put a little bit on just to be safe, but by the time I did one side of my face, I realized I really didn't need it. But I evened myself out, but looking back, I probably wouldn't have put it on because I don't need it. Everything's looking great. I don't feel like I'm extra oily. I don't feel like I'm super dry either. It's really nice. It kind of balances out your skin tone. So far, it's really good, but after 2 hours, you really hope it would still be good. I'm gonna actually run some errands, and I will be back in a couple of hours to check in with you. So far, so good from me, and I will give you a close-up really quick too, just before I go. As you can see, it hasn't settled on any fine lines or anything around my nose. Everything's looking really nice. It's not caked up. I'm really happy with it. So I will go ahead and check back in with you in a couple of hours. Okay, bye guys. Hi everyone. So I'm back again. I did some errands, went out for lunch, did some things around the house, and I still am really happy with my foundation right now. Everything's still looking really, really good. I'm really happy with it. It hasn't caked up or anything on me, and it hasn't really been settling any fine lines and stuff. So far so good. It's been a few hours, and we'll do another check-in in another couple, but for the most part, I'm really happy with it, and I will check back in with you in just a little while. I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi everyone. So I'm back from my last check-in, and it's probably around 8 o'clock, I think. It's been a while, and I've had it on, I don't know, 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. Anyways, I'm really happy with it. I love the way it looks. It still has not settled, and it's still just, perfect. It's a really, really amazing foundation, and if you have oily skin, I would definitely recommend this to you. It might be a little drying for somebody who has dry or combination skin, but for oily to combination, this is fantastic. I will definitely be using this in the future for some tutorials that are coming up. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Go ahead and share and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. If you haven't seen this video already, go ahead and click the link here, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you soon. Bye.